What's up everybody, this is Jack from Crypto49er bringing you on my journey into cryptocurrency. So today I want to cover common sense strategies to investing in cryptocurrencies. So why did I come up with this? It's mainly because I, like many people, have really gotten into cryptocurrencies last year. I mean, for me, I got a little bit earlier one time back in 2013, but I really didn't know what I was doing and just got and left my money on Mt. Gox and got hacked. I feel like a lot of people that are getting into cryptocurrencies now are gonna have the same experience because, unlike me, I'm doing this full time now. I'm just putting 100% effort into researching, learning as much as cryptocurrency as possible, and sharing that with you guys. Alright, let's get started. So the first one is truly understand truisms like HODL. HODL, as it says here, is really was just a typo that people had for hold, but then it became an acronym for hold on for dear life, which really is the case because crypto is just a roller coaster ride, and right now we're going through the roller coaster, so you have to get used to it falling like 60 and 70% from the ATH or all-time highs. But here's the other flip side of the strategy is don't follow the other strategy that other people think HODL means. What they think it means is never sell. Never ever sell. I would definitely agree never ever sell when the market is tanking. But if you never sell, you'll never profit. So if you have made profit, you should really think about selling. So never be afraid to take profit, especially if you made 3 times or more. You don't have to cash out the whole thing. You can cash out a portion of it, and at least you take back some of the profit. You can only realize your profits once you sell. So what if it goes up higher? Don't be afraid of missing out. You could, as long as you have some in there, you'll still be able to share in the gains, right? And at the same time, if you actually take in profit, you wouldn't be hodling right now during the downtimes that we're gonna have right now. Number 2, everyone outside crypto will call it a scam. And let me go to the video. I just want to play something for you guys. So this is Norio Rubini. If you don't know who he is, I'll explain to you in a bit. I'll just play the clip right here and let him speak for himself.
Okay, maybe Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies are a bubble or a fad, but blockchain is really a revolutionary industry. It's been around for 10 years. The only application is Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies that are a scam. And in the early days of the internet, people say, well, in the early days, you had HTML, you have web, you have email, you had lots of other things. You had millions of applications and hundreds of millions using them. After 10 years, what they can offer in the blockchain space, nothing. Just a bunch of cryptocurrencies that are a scam.
So you just heard him say it. He just said that cryptocurrency is a scam. Norio Rubini called Bitcoin worse than the tulip bubble and it's a scam. He predicted the financial crisis of 2008. So people call him Dr. Doom. And a lot of people believe he's like an oracle of some kind, but really he's just another person. I really don't think he understands cryptocurrency as much as he did the financial crisis of 2008 anyway. For one, he said that blockchain's been around for 10 years and they have nothing to show for it. And then he's compared it to the internet. The internet that we were using back in the 90s, that took 35 years time for it to create, okay? There was the whole ARPANET that he never even bothered to talk about. Either he doesn't know about it or he vaguely knows about it and doesn't even consider it as internet. But in reality, that was all those precursors that actually created the internet that we have today. Before the internet that we know today, there was all these bulletin boards back in the day with dial-up modems that I used way back in the day. And there's all of that stuff to actually communicate. So all that's not really even considered as internet now because no one really had to dial up to a bulletin board like I did back then. But that is still part of the history of internet. And we're really just truly in the beginning in that sense because in cryptocurrency wise, there's really not much that had to show for it, like he said, other than from remittance, which is just paying people back and forth with Bitcoin. That's basically it, but we do have a lot of things coming up, well, like CryptoKitties, but decentralized applications overall that would truly change how everything works. But it is going to take time. But right now, who knows? I mean, he might be right to call, crypto as in this form a scam, in the sense that it's gone up so much that, like I said a few days ago, Bitcoin was $1,000 beginning of last year. So, I mean, he might be right. But that's another reason why you can't be afraid to take profits, because if you at least take some profits now, you can't go wrong with it. Obviously, you can't take profits right now if you don't have any to take, but when the market goes back up, and I do believe that it will go back up again, you definitely have to take some profits. But more importantly, because of the fact that everyone outside of cryptocurrency world thinks crypto itself is a scam, it's hard for people inside of cryptocurrency, at least people that first got into cryptocurrency, to actually differentiate what is actually a scam. Hype are scams. Hype are high deal investment programs. They are scams. Like BitConnect, which I previously invested in, that was a scam. So even though it was part of the blockchain, it seemed like it had more viability. It is still a scam at the end of the day. The reason why Bitcoin is not a scam is because of how it works. If people understand how Bitcoin works, the whole network portion of it, the whole cryptography portion of it, they wouldn't call it a scam. They might call it not having the value of $20,000, but it wouldn't be a scam, because no one person really controls Bitcoin. But the main thing to know again is, don't invest into hypes. That's what it is. Alright, number 3 is, to the moon means what? I mean, that's another lingo that makes no sense, because, I mean, think about it. You'll never actually go to the moon with crypto. Last I checked, Russia or SpaceX doesn't accept Bitcoin as a form of payment for an actual trip to the moon. Obviously, to the moon usually means buying a coin and hodling it until it reaches astronomical prices. But here is the key thing. Figure out what that is to you before you actually buy into the coin. For me, I have a bunch of investments I made into altcoins that I really believe they were all 10x. At this point, I will have to revise that. I mean, obviously, right now we're in the down market, so I don't want to make any dumb decisions. But when everything starts to go back up again, I will have to revise that a little bit. So 10x might be hard for some of the coins because I wasn't investing in them in the right time. But the truth is, a lot of coins in the cryptocurrency market, it's not really possible for them to hit 10x or 100x. I mean, Ethereum is a special case. Ethereum last year, from January 1st to December 31st, it went up like 700x. So that is a special case. A lot of other crypto coins did 10x. So that's why I think 10x, it might still be possible for a lot of coins, but because there's just so much more coins out here being introduced on a daily basis, 10x gets harder with the fact that 2018 there's so much more government regulations involved. So it comes down to what you think is profitable for you and be able to set that price and then be ready to sell it when it hits that price, whether the whole thing or some portion of it. But if it's your opinion the moon is only 3x to 5x the current price, you can even set a limit sell price and just get out. So because let's say you buy into a coin that's like 25 cents and you just want it to go to $1. It's easy as just setting the limit price and just have it sell. Even though you're going to sell back out to Bitcoin, which then you still have to transfer the Bitcoin out to actual fiat. I know that's probably against the thinking of a lot of people who believe that fiat will go away. Fiat won't go away in the next, unless you live in a country like Venezuela. Fiat won't go away in 10 years, I would say even. So yeah, I mean, we just have to live with fiat and to know that cryptocurrency is going to be more regulated as time goes on. So beware of that. And the last thing I want to point out is only invest what you're willing to lose. That's just platitude that people always say. If you feel that way, you're better off spending the money in Las Vegas. It's called investing, not gambling. It might be riskier than stocks, but it's still an investment. So my belief is this: only invest money that's actually yours, and it's money that you can let sit for a few years, that you don't have to touch at all. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I have invested and held stocks for over 15 years. I have never needed to touch them, okay? I never needed the money from them, so I never needed to sell them. But then, you know, I can also say that I'm holding Google right now as one of those stocks, and that went up a lot, but I'm also holding a much smaller stock that hasn't run up in price for over 10 years. That's garbage, but if I sell it now, I'd be losing money, even though I'm losing probably like less than $100 because when I bought it, I probably spent less than $100 on it. I'm not willing to lose money on it. That's the reason why I'm not selling. But it can show you that even comparing Google against crypto, I have some crypto that actually I have made more from than I have Google. That's just how ridiculous it is. I have held Google since it IPO'd, okay? That's why crypto is not something to be sneezed at. It's something that will have significant impact on our future overall. But when will that happen? No one really knows. Right now I can say Bitcoin will never go to zero. That much I can guarantee. I mean, if I was as old as John McAfee, I might make that crazy bet that he's willing to make. just because, hey, you know, he's not afraid to die at this point, at his age. But point being, I truly believe that Bitcoin will never go to zero. Okay, never. As long as there's a network for the coin, it will always be worth something. So that's my video for today, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Like and subscribe. If it isn't crypto, it isn't worth mining. It isn't worth speculating. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.